Hello, this is Blue Diamond Coasters, and based on that Eiffel Tower behind me, I'm either in Paris, Kings Island, or Kings Dominion. But yep, I'm back here at Kings Dominion, joined by Austin, my fellow Hershey Park worker. We're here for just a few hours, just to, you know, ride Twisted Timbers, which he hasn't done yet. So.
No, I've not been on Twisted Timbers, so it'll be my 5th RMC.
Yeah.
Hoping it's a good one, too.
Yeah, it'll be great to get back on there, plus I threw a 5. There's also a few credits here I still need, like I still need One-Sider Racer and the kids coasters, and I also am really looking forward to trying out the newly renovated Grizzly. But I think we're going to be heading on to Beeley first, since he hasn't done it yet, and it's the lowest capacity ride in the park, so let's head over to the Monkey. Just did the Monkey, Beeley. That was actually really good. We got like 2 flips on it, once up there and then once over here with the brake fin. And that last one, didn't look like the brake fins worked that much to spin it. But while we're over here, of course, have to pay respects to the fallen, the giant pile of rubble that is formerly known as Volcano the Blast Coaster. Please, Kingsman, just put something here. Like, it's this giant empty plot of land. Just do something. I know you, like, weren't planning on removing Volcano, but I feel like by now you would have at least had some idea of what to put there. I mean, I know I've heard rumors from, you know, obviously it was the B&M Wing Coaster rumor, but I've heard, like, a bunch of other things. Just something in here, honestly, would be great. Actually, speaking of Volcano, so I was looking over here, they kind of have these, like, actually really cool traction posters for some Beeley, Arachnidia, and Reptilian. Just kind of a map of Dome Fishing. And one thing I never noticed over here is these posters are all from Volcano. So Diamond Falls, I think, was a ride that used to be in there. News, I think, is a reference to one of the old rides. And then there it is. Rest in peace. There's just a little ant climbing it. Now it's time to get actually some of the missing credits. First off is Woodstock Express. Normally every time I'm here, the thing has a long line, but here in the morning there's a bit of a line, but not too much. Alright, we just did Woodstock Express. One thing happened, we got stuck on the lift hill. So as we were heading up, we started going lift hill a bit, and then we stopped because somebody pulled out their phone and was trying to take pictures or film on the ride. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. Literally just like yesterday, it's been going everywhere online, somebody got hit by a phone on Maverick and had like a huge like gush on her head and was bleeding and had to go get stitches or something for it. Like, please don't take your phone out on coasters, even a kiddie coaster like this. It could still hurt somebody, and also just don't risk getting your phone destroyed or lost. So just keep the phones in your pocket, or I always put it in my like fanny pack here and leave it on the side of the station. Anyway, now that'll be that's number 268 for me. I'm actually now going to go try and see if I can get on Great Pumpkin. Now, I've been on the Great Pumpkin at Kings Island. They let me on. And I did the Great Pumpkin at Carowinds just because CoasterCon was happening. So I don't know if that was like legit or not. But I'm gonna try to see if we can. I'll let you know what happens when we get over there. Well, fellas, we failed. Mission failed. We'll get them, I don't know, whenever I have kids. Or if there's an Ace event here. You know what, actually, all right, Ace Mid-Atlantic. You're planning the Fall Thrill Fest event right now. Make it happen. All right, just did 2 rides on Twisted Timbers, once in the very back, once in the very front. And you know, before coming into this, I was kind of deciding if I would put Wildcat's Revenge above or below this. I think Wildcat's going above this. That one's just slightly better. This ride is still great though. It's still in my top 10. Now, the real reaction I want to see, Austin. So that was your first time on Twisted Timbers. What did you think?
First 2 times. Brilliant. Excellent RMC. Third favorite RMC. Like Wildcat more. And Steel Vengeance, obviously, it's hard to beat those 2 for me, but fantastic. Really good.
Yeah, really great ride. It's running great right now. And there's like no line for it too. Like we did it twice. We didn't even take our stuff out of the locker. We just walked right around.
But we're going to do the retracked Grizzly now.
Yes, we're heading over to Titanated Grizzly. Also, while we're over here. Earlier in the day, I was paying respects to Volcano. When I have to pay respects, you can kind of see through there. Another fallen ride. Rest in peace, Hypersonic. You were great, but you went too close to the sun. Alright, just did the retracked Grizzly. I made a mistake earlier. It's not Titan Track, it's just Gravity Group. Gravity Group, y'all did a good job, but you forgot to do the rest of it? You just kind of stopped? Like, if you're gonna retract the whole thing, do the whole thing! Why'd you give up? Stuff that Gravity Group retract was really good. That was smooth, very nice. Everything else is terrible. And the terrible stuff is so bad that it makes it worse. Like, just by comparison, you know, you're like, okay, this is the good stuff. And then you get to the bad stuff, like, oh, this is awful. Like, it makes, if it was all bad, then maybe, you know, okay, it's just a rough wooden coaster. But since there are smooth parts in it, it just, Yeah, Gravity Group did a good job. Just maybe next time, like, finish the rest of it. Now, a few rides I will be missing, unfortunately, today is Delirium, which, now that I'm doing more of these, like, Frisbees, I was kind of interested in trying. Also, unfortunately, Eiffel Tower is closed, which is a real shame, because I always love going up in that thing. But I think the biggest loss, actually, is Drop Tower. Like, I've never done this Drop Tower. I really want to do it. Like, I've done the one at King's Dominion, and I'm pretty sure this is, like, similar. It's not, like, the exact same. I think there might be a few differences, but, yeah, I've been always wanting to do that Drop Tower. But I guess I'll get it next time. One ride I guess I'm kind of giving a second chance right now is Anaconda. I've been warming up a bit more to these aero loopers, like Corkscrew I actually started to really like last time I rode it. So maybe this ride will do the same. I know right now this is like towards like the very bottom of my rankings. So let's see if I can give it a second chance, you know, try my new method of just like putting my shoulders up against the restraints, and let's see how we do. Well, I did Anaconda. It was fine. I don't know, weird transitions. It definitely wasn't as headbanging as last time, but it was kind of a whatever coaster. It should have been removed a while ago, and if it wasn't for the fact the Volcano got removed, it probably would have been. But you know what? That's kind of like 2 back-to-back coasters. What I really need is a really great coaster. Oh, well, look at there. I have been intimidated. That was honestly one of the best, if not the best I-305 ride I've ever gotten. God damn. So I realized, like, I've only ridden this ride in like spring or October until today. This is like my first summer ride, and that was absolutely insane. I grayed out almost to like here, and then I like until we got to like the airtime hill, then it came back up. But we actually got really good airtime. I mean, we were in the back row, but that was like really great airtime. It's running really great. Austin, what did you think?
Oh my. Guys,
no words. No words.
Just one of the best coasters in the world, period. That's it.
For sure. I now have to really decide if I like this or Twisted Timbers more. Like, they are really close. Now, one thing though I will say, you guys might want to repaint this. Like, not just there, like even like over there, the red's starting to fade out. You can see some of like the gray or white underneath. So repaint it. Hell, if you want to retheme it to freaking Panthers or whatever, just tie it in Jungle Expedition, you can do that. But this is great. Better than I-232, I'll say that. Although I-232 or Intimidator Carowinds is still great. But this is amazing. It's in my top 10 for a reason. I'm pretty sure if not, it needs to be. It's definitely in top 15 for sure. But it's just insane. Awesome. Skyrush is still better though, I'm sorry. Just did Flight of Fear in the front row. That was really great in the front row. Too bad it just gets trimmed halfway through and not as good as Joker's Jinx. By the way, Austin went off to meet up actually with one of his leads from Hershey Park. They're off doing something, but I'm just gonna be doing some stuff on my own now. I think my next plan though is to get lunch because I haven't eaten yet. Definitely something inside because it is very hot outside today. They've actually been like putting over the loudspeakers that there's a heat index in the area, so drink water, go inside, see an indoor thing. So yep, pretty hot today, but I got my Cedar Fair refill bottle that works at all the parks. I'm here in the, I think it's like Outpost Cargo place, what it's called. The kind of newer place that's by Tumbili. Really highly decorated. And I got this shrimp, rice, and this bread that I already took a bite of. It's really good. Like I could go for some more of this bread, honestly. Yeah, like really good place. And I'm just so glad that Cedar Fair is really starting to branch out with their theming, especially after going to the thing at CoasterCon where I'm talking with the guy about the new creative team that they have. Now, of course, all the references I see here, Land of Doom, Volcano, and the Lost Mountain, all these maps and stuff. Really cool looking place. So that was a really good lunch, but one thing I saw over here while I heading over to Dominator is this image here. I remember when this kind of like, you know, generic Cedar Fair background, whatever, was released for Kingsman. And, you know, you got Anaconda, I-305, Ferris wheel, all that stuff. But I remember when people saw that in the background, obviously a B&M Hyper. People went nuts. Too bad it went nowhere. All right, just did back row of Dominator. Damn, I forgot how good. I mean, maybe my one round this wasn't like too great like a few years ago, but that was awesome. Like, this might be my new favorite floorless. I don't know. What I realized while riding it, because this was originally designed for Asiago 8 as Batman Night Flight, and I'm trying to think, was this and Hulk like designed around the same time? Because it almost feels like this is like a Hulk light. I don't know, like a lot of the shaping of the track, like the weird, you know, how unique it is, like, you know, after the loop, it goes into a high-speed turn. And this is probably one of the more unique, like, floorless coasters, because all the other ones are, it's like, you know, loop, Immelman, roll, Cobra roll, double corkscrew, like, that's it. This one actually does the few things different, which I really like, and yeah, that was great. Definitely, like, what's really good about this park is it has, like, one of the best top 2s in the country, and then its number 3 is actually pretty solid as well. So, good job, Dominator. Alright, now it's time for the last Ace Landmark. Sorry, I said Ace Landmark because I'm looking at that sign over there. Time for the last credit that I need here. Racer 75 South Side. So I've done the north side when I was first here a few years ago, but I've never done the south side, so gotta do that side now. Doggy! Doggy! Alright, just did Racer 75 on the south side, and just like history says, the north wins. In terms of the ride itself, it's a bit rough. You can tell where they retrack stuff. I'm pretty sure, didn't Gravity Group also do some retracking here? Because the retrack stuff on here feels like the retrack stuff on Grizzly. Well, I do like how you can kind of see it, like, one side will speed up while the other side slows down, so they kind of like, you know, they're going past each other on the way up. That's pretty cool. But yeah, the ride itself, it's alright. Not a whole lot of airtime though. Although on the south side, you get really good views of I-305's first turn. Well, did the Shenandoah Lumber Company log flume. That was actually really fun. Although the water smells a bit, so I don't know, maybe I need something to dry me off. You know, I'm looking for a nice breeze, a nice big dryer fan, or maybe some good wind. I'm looking for some wind. I'm seeking some wind. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's go do Windseeker. Alright, did Windseeker. The music choice was a bit, It was like some like Irish sounding music. I'm like, wait, what is this? Busch Gardens, Williamsburg? I'm at the other Virginia park. Although like earlier, like I noticed they were playing like Star Wars. The ride before mine, they were doing James Bond. So I like how they play like movie music and things like that. But I guess I didn't get a good one. Also, while I'm over here, I decided to do my first Troika Bad Apple. That was really fun, actually. I like never been on one of those like I guess floating scramblers. I mean, I could know they're called Troikas, but I don't really know how to describe it. It feels like a scrambler, but you're like going into the air more. So you actually get like a bit of airtime on it too. So, well, it's airtime like towards your back. So it's a very different feeling than like normal airtime. But yeah, it was fun. Anyway, I got about an hour left here till me and Austin have to actually head back. So I think I'm gonna end it off over at Timbers. I know I-305 is down. That'd be really cool if I got like a front row ride on that thing before I go. But I'll hit up Timbers one more time. Twisted Timbers for the third time, getting like second to back row. That thing is great. That thing is really good. I just don't know if I-305 is better than it or not. It's close. So like it's weird when like a top two for a park is this strong and I can't tell which one is better than the other.
Wake up, boys. You're on. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. She was a pearl and the only girl that Daddy ever had. She was a good old-fashioned girl with heart so true, one who loves nobody else but you. I want a girl just like the girl that married dear old Dad. That married dear old Dad. Let's hear it for the mushrooms. Goodbye to work and woe and worries. Hello to happy land. So happy you can forget your cares and leave them. Never see them any. Never gonna see them any. Light up your face with gladness, happiness above. So goodbye, farewell. So long to worries. Hello to smiles and joy and goodbye to work and trouble. Hello to happy land. To happy land. Bye bye, everybody. See you later.
Well, I just lucked out. They reopened it just as I was walking up to here, so perfect timing. I got maybe about like 20 minutes left. I'm gonna try to get a front row ride because it's been a while since I've done front row, and for how good it's running in the back, I really want to see what's running like in the front. So make this last ride of the day for me. did front row of Intimidator 305. Damn, that was good. That was good. Okay. Whew, this is tough. I can't decide which of these rides is better, this or Timbers. They're like both so great in their own unique way. I think I'm leaning towards I-305 now. See, even myself, I can't make up my own mind. I think I'm leaning towards I-305. Like, that, maybe just because I'm getting like a really good ride on it today. It's making it really good. And like the Timbers ride, that was pretty much like the same as every other Timbers ride. That was better than any other, like today's rides on this thing were better than any rides I've gotten on this thing before. So I might have to reconsider my rankings. Like this might top Twisted Timbers for me now. I guess you win, Sean. I'm now an I-305 stan. So that does it for my little day here at Kings Dominion. Overall, this is a really good day. Like, I mean, this is the first time I've been to Kings Dominion in the summer in like 8 years, since like 2015. You know, back when Volcano was open. But anyway, enough of that downer. Everything else was really great today. I-305 was running amazing. Twisted Timbers was great. Dominator, like, really shot up, I think, for me. Just a lot of my other rides here running really great. Except for like 2/3 of Grizzly and Anaconda, but I already knew those stuff was bad. Other than that though, a really great time here. Don't know, I'll try to be back here in the fall for the ACE event that they'll have here. I'm really looking forward to that too. So just to wrap things up, make sure you do the normal things. If you like the video, like it. If you want to see more of it, subscribe. Make sure to also follow me at Blue Diamond Coasters on both Instagram and TikTok. And until next time, this is Blue Diamond Coasters. Later.